I'm Caitlin Kinsella. I'm a junior at the Wilmington High School, and I participated in Teen Drive this past week. I'm part of the committee that brought Teen Drive to Wilmington High School, so I worked with Ms. Deacon, our assistant principal, and Ms. Crow, the leader of our nurses here, to work with the program in order to create a campaign in school. We put up posters before school and we made morning announcements, so we worked a little beyond just taking the simulation, but the simulation was probably the best part of Teen Drive. So I participated on Wednesday, and we got to do impaired driving scenes and also texting. And I learned a lot from this program because before I didn't realize all the consequences. You can lose a friend driving if you're not distracted, and you can also lose your license. And there's very serious effects. So it's a very impacting program, and we learn a lot.
I'm Jeremy Frost, and I was on the Teen Drive committee, and I really thought that this right here, this simulator, was really a great way to teach teens about safe driving and to help us realize that one distraction really can impact a lot of lives other than our own. So I just hope that people who went through the simulator, and even those that didn't and heard the announcements over the loudspeaker, and the people who saw the posters, would just take the time out of their day to not make those decisions and to be a safe driver and to do things like that.
I'm Bradley Preem. I'm a freshman at Wilmington High School, and I was on the committee that brought Teen Drive to our high school, and I thought that it was a really good experience for all ages. I really enjoyed how it was open for everyone, so everybody could see the consequences of driving while distracted. And I really hope that everybody that did this and everybody who heard about it will learn something from it. And they should learn that it only takes one simple decision from getting hurt while driving while distracted.
Hi, my name is Emma Sears. I'm a freshman here at Wilmington High School. I took part in the Teen Drive campaign here. It showed what can happen when you get behind the wheel and you make poor decisions like drinking and driving or texting behind the wheel. I really liked it because it shows what can happen in real life when you make these decisions and the consequences that happen. And I hope everyone took it seriously and shows that when you do make these decisions, people can die.
What kind of distraction-related crashes have you seen?
Well, I've seen quite a few. We had one case out here where a female was talking on her cell phone, not paying attention, and failed to stop at a red light, and she hit a cement truck and killed herself.
What we see are the multiple kids in the car that they're driving for the first few times with a bunch of friends. They're trying to carry on 3 different conversations, adjust the radio, talk to the people in the back seat, and then really it's not that they roll their car, it's they hit that pedestrian crossing the crosswalk.
Thanks for taking me home. I don't live that far. Just go straight. Can you speed up a little? I want to get home. Take a left at this stop sign. Can you call my brother and see if he's home? His number is 916-941-3862. Hey, look at that deer. Is he home? Try texting him. Just text the word hello.
What is it about alcohol that hurts your ability to make good decisions?
Really, in the simplest terms, that little voice in your head that tells you what to do or what not to do, that little voice is as drunk as you are when you drink alcohol. So their judgment as impaired as yours.
So what if I'm driving under the influence and somebody crashes into me, but I did nothing wrong?
Sure. You can, I'll give you an example. You can be stopped at a stop sign and driving in the influence, and somebody could be doing something else and hit you, and you still can be arrested for driving under the influence of alcohol. If you hit somebody else and you injure them, it's automatically a felony. if you're driving under the influence.
What's the best way to make sure I never have a DUI conviction?
Don't drink and drive. Simple as that.
Hey, thanks for taking me home. Are you sure you're okay to drive? Take a right here. Just keep going straight.
You've entered a plea of guilty to the crime of driving under the influence of an alcoholic beverage. Now is the time for judgment and sentence. I have considered the information that has been presented, and at this point I am prepared to present sentence. Sentence is imposed as follows. You are to be on 3 years of court probation. During that time, you'll be on the standard terms and conditions of probation for this offense. They include an order that you obey all laws. You're to serve 5 days in the county jail. You have served 1 day in the county jail. I will allow you to serve the balance on the sheriff's work release program. Your driver's license is suspended for a period of 1 year, and you're required to participate in a drinking, driving, alcohol education program. You are to pay a fine of $1,000, and you're directed to surrender your driver's license today. That is the order of the court.
Don't drink and drive. Simple as that.
I thought it was really fun because it kind of just showed us like what it was like to be like drunk and driving and distracted while driving, and I've never driven a car, so it was like nice.
Well, it's like different from like when you're little, you can sit on like your dad's lap and just like control a steering wheel. But then when you're like actually controlling the entire car, you actually feel like what it's like and how out of control it can get. So you really have to like pay attention to what you're doing.
I knew driving would be difficult because there were like a bunch of distractions and stuff, but the alcohol and the texting and stuff made it way worse.
Being under the influence while driving makes it extremely difficult because like you think that you turn the steering wheel a tiny bit, you go like off to the other side of the road, and then when you are texting it while driving and somebody is talking to you, it makes it even more difficult.
This is how it showed you like different scenarios, like what would happen if you got into a crash and how it was to drive drunk and different things like that.
I thought it was interesting to see how hard it actually is to text and drive and how difficult multitasking can be.
It was beneficial to find out how out of control of the vehicle you are when you're driving impaired.
Wilmington High School Teen Drive, one simple decision.